I shot this with the ghetto version of covering a tattoo. I did it with my phone, but I'm going to try my computer this time. And it's probably going to be horrible lighting, but we're going to figure it out. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, I work at a job where you cannot have any of your tattoos showing. I've had my sleeves for a long time. I've been at this job before the cigar shop, and I just did not have my hands and knuckles done. I already wore long sleeves for a decent amount of time. So I had to quickly try and figure my way into this. So I'll show you what I do every day, because obviously the other way would take an obnoxious amount of time to do, like a decent amount of days out of the week. So first, I do use primer on my hands, but I swear to God, this is the best primer ever. It's just Nivea Men Post Shave, and you really don't need that much. But I don't put lotion on my hands. I kind of use this on the top of my hands instead, because I feel like the lotion makes it too like wet, and the Dermablend, which is the makeup I'm going to be using, just kind of falls off. So then I use the Dermablend. It's the leg and body cover. I want to get the stick too. The body cover honestly does the best. The problem I run into, which a lot of people might, is that I'm extremely pale. Like, I'm very, very fair, but my tattoos are really colored. So the makeup is really dark. So, oh. That's nice. I keep it in my purse for when I go to work. So first I use the Age Rewind. I don't know. I found like it's easiest to do. I'm going to figure this out as I go. That's what I told my boss. Anyways, I just rub it. It's got like the foam thing, and then just screw it from the top. I just stick to my tattoo. I do the top of my hand, my knuckles. I have the side of this hand done, but no one really notices that, so it's not like that's a main focus. And then I have this brush by Eco Tools. It's a foundation brush. The annoying thing about Dermablend, I'm going to forewarn this, you have to clean it almost every night because it gets really sticky. There's an amazing soap called Zote, and it's a pink bar. You can get it from the dollar store. Cleans makeup brushes better than anything I've ever used, and it's super easy. So yeah, I clean this like almost every night. Anyways, my hand looks like that just from the concealer. This brush actually may still be too damp to use. Which is why I have 1,500 brushes. This is another one by Techniques. It's very similar. But that one's still wet because I didn't have the energy after work last night to wash it. Washed it this morning, still wet. I need to let it dry. I have to go back over that spot. This doesn't promote too much coverage yet. The only thing it does is bring it to almost my natural skin color. That way when I put the Dermablend on, it kind of blends into a lighter shade. So I'm going to go to a camera view where you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And I'll be back. As you can see, it's a different day, and that's because when I start to feel rushed, I had to turn the video camera off. I could not focus on like making it and like explaining everything I was doing while I was actually trying to get ready for work. But today I have the day off. So I'm finishing the video, and I finished my hand. It's really hard to see in the video that I'm showing. Like, that's my hand finished. And, like, it's completely tattooed like this one is. And it looks decently normal. You can still see an outline. If you look in certain lightings, you can tell it's there. But, like, I work in finer dining, and up against a black sleeve where you can't tell a real difference in skin tone doesn't make a big deal. And it's like, as long as you put effort into covering it, they know that I already put all effort I can into covering everything I have. And I've taken out all my facial piercings I've ever had. It doesn't really bother me now. But, yeah, so that works for every day. The problem I ran into, and the reason that you see me use the hairspray, this is crucial, is because it makes it stick so it doesn't slide off and come off on stuff. And I noticed that because the first couple of days that I was wearing this makeup, I have to wear a long black apron, and that apron had makeup all over it. My shirt had makeup on it. It was like makeup got everywhere, and it was fucking irritating because all my clothes are black. Black slacks, black shoes, black long sleeve, black apron. It was terrible. I loaded it up with hairspray, and then sometimes I'll, like, even put the blow dryer on it, on warm and, like, medium or whatever the fuck the settings are, just to really dry it into my skin, because I'm not patient enough to, like, put it on, wait an hour, not. So, if you hairspray it, like no one's business, and then let it sit for a little bit, and like my drive's like 40 minutes, so it sits long enough, and sometimes I put both my hands up in front of the AC, because I have to do both hands obviously, but I'm not going to do that right now because it is terrible for me to use my left hand to do my right. The makeup always looks terrible on that hand, but I just try my best. Oh, and remember, if you are doing this for a job, get around knuckles. Like, I try and get around these knuckles as much as I can, and these. That's where it's going to crease. And when you hairspray it, like, put your hand even kind of in a fist. I don't know, my knuckles end up coming off almost every single night, because if I'm not using water, yes, I wash my hands. That's the point of me using the hairspray, and the fact that Dermablend's waterproof. I wash my hands. I'm just careful about not, like, lathering the tops of them. Because people are always like, yeah, so you don't wash your hands at work? Of course I wash my hands. I work in the restaurant industry. That's disgusting. And I have OCD. So, yeah, I wash my hands. And the massive amounts of hairspray. So, yeah, make sure to get around knuckles. I know Dermablend has to work good on... I've never tried it on any of my other tattoos. It'd be kind of interesting to try, but I really don't want to waste the product. Other things might be easier. Again, this is like one of the hardest places to cover for the job that I have. Being a server bartender, hands is rough, but again, I don't regret it, because at the end of the day, I get to have my cake and eat it too. And obviously I like doing art, so as long as I have the time and I don't have to stress myself out, it's kind of fun doing the makeup. Until next time.